Well, finally, there's a recognition of the importance of career and technical education. For a long time, folks really ignored that whole system. But because we have so many jobs that are going unfilled and employers need a skilled workforce, career and technical education is becoming more and more important to workforce development today. So I'm a huge champion of the CTE system, so I see lots of strengths. It's relevant, it's hands-on, it allows students to acquire industry-recognized credentials, to participate in work-based learning opportunities and internships, and also to acquire college credit. So it really prepares students for the jobs of the future and the jobs that are going unfilled. Career and technical education suffers from a stigma attached to it. There are many parents, students, even employers who think that it's a system that isn't preparing students for college and careers. And so we have to do a lot to overcome that stigma. But secondly, there isn't systemic reform in CTE. And let me explain it to you this way, in that there are islands of excellence, but you won't find high quality CTE throughout the country in every single school district. You might see it in individual schools. Now that's not true for every single state, but there it is a problem, that it's not widespread. So I think the highly effective, high-quality CTE programs are those that are in fact aligned to the local and regional labor market needs. And CNA just completed a report called CTE Equation, and we talk specifically about Florida and Tennessee and how they use labor market data to make sure that their programs are aligned to the high-growth, high-wage sectors. We've got to really use the labor market data, as I just mentioned, in order to make sure that the programs are in fact aligned to the high growth, high wage sectors. But in addition to that, you need collaborative partners. You need the employer community analyzing the data with you and also sharing their real-time labor market data to ensure that we are in fact preparing students for the high growth, high wage sectors. You also need to include higher education as a partner, because CTE is one of the few programs that span secondary and post-secondary education. And so you want to design clear, articulated pathways from secondary education to post-secondary education. So you need to have your higher education partners at the table to make sure that happens. And you also need to have community-based organizations involved in this process also, in addition to the workforce system, so that you have a very comprehensive approach to delivering services. Because one of the important elements in a high-quality CTE system is also to have extensive career guidance. And so many community-based organizations or workforce development entities can be providing the career development in addition to educators. CNA can play a huge role in the expansion of CTE by continuing to provide research and analysis to demonstrate the effectiveness of career and technical education programs, to conduct case studies, the same as we did in Florida and Tennessee, that really highlight the key elements to a successful career and technical education. As I mentioned, their collaboration, innovation, and alignment. And so it's up to entities like us to really make sure that that research is available, widely disseminated, and is relevant to practitioners so that they can use the research and analysis conducted by CNA and others to really expand the reach and to expand opportunities through career and technical education.